Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. I am Crazy E, and we are playing Genshin Impact today. For those who've been following my videos, the handful of you that have been, I'm kind of disappointed in myself for kind of procrastinating and not really having the motivation to do all the things I've said I wanted to do. I guess I'm just not that creative. But yeah, this just playing through the Genshin Impact story, kind of blind like this is what I'm used to, and I'm just leaning into it now. I know I said in the past that I was gonna try different things, but since this is like something I'm comfortable with, I might as well continue since I have fun doing this and everything will be good. I guess the 2.6 patch is out now, and the new Archon Quest is out too. Requiem of the Echoing Depths. Divine calamity descends upon the ancient realm, and within the deep darkness a sorrowful reunion awaits. We can no longer discern the roaring words of the Guardians until the Requiem resounds in the abyss. I have no idea what I just read there, but apparently Dainsleif is back in the story. The last time we saw Dainsleif, I think our sibling escapes through a portal, and before the portal closes, he like jumps in, and unfortunately we were like a step too late and we couldn't follow with him. And at that point, we decided to go to Inazuma and try and talk to Raiden Shogun if she has more information. So yeah, we don't really know what Dainsleif has been up to. Hopefully they fill us in his side of the story, or at least what he's experienced on the other side of that portal. And is there a chance we would see our sibling again at this point? Who knows? We'll see. So there's a new Archon quest here. Requiem of the Echoing Depths, Chapter II, Act 4. In the depths, an unexpected reunion. We're reunioning with reunioning? Is that a word? We are going to reunion with Dainsleif, probably. Talk to Catherine. Catherine seems to have a new commission for you. Go check it out. Woo! So yes, talk to Catherine. Wait. Oh, I guess you don't talk to this Catherine. Oh, no, you don't. Are they saying there's different Catherines all around Teyvat? Apparently we have to talk to, it looks like Liyue's Catherine? I thought it was going to be like starting off in Inazuma, but apparently it's a Liyue thing. And oh yeah, 2.6 released a new area. I don't know how it's going to work, because there's a... I guess the quest will just take us here, right? For the new story? Because I don't think there is a quest to actually like take us here. Usually when there's like a new area, like when Dragon Spine came out, I don't think the main story took us here. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I know in Konomiya, was kind of sort of like a little bit of a side story and not like part of the Archon quest. But yeah, let's if we're going to Liyue, I'm gonna change Traveler back to Geo. Since I have Raiden Shogun on the team. Oh, I've been having so much fun playing Raiden Shogun. She's just so she's so powerful. I have her just like obliterate everything with her ult pretty much. So yeah, Morax, please bless us with Geo powers. Sweet. So now, once again, I can build earth pimples out of the ground that explode into damaging powers. Alright. Let's see what we have. Jean is one of the characters I'm trying to like max out her talent, like crown them. So that's why I have her on the team. She's actually a lot more powerful than most people. Wait. Lan is giving out like a regular world quest. I'm guessing... I actually don't know where... It's just a new quest. Maybe it has something to do with this new boss that's brought into the game. Complete world quest Surreptitious 7-star seal sundering to unlock. That's an alliteration if I've ever seen one. The valley shifts and the gorge quakes. The ancient realm's war machine rises anew. Delve into the courts of stone and destroy the sleeping monster that rampages within the Chasm. That kind of reminds me of like an Onyx. It's like if Onyx evolved into Steelix and then like as like a further evolution beyond that. he'll look like that. A chasmic serpent. So I'm guessing Land's Quest will probably give us this. And yeah, there's a new area unlocked. I might as well read this too. The Chasm, new area unlocked. The Chasm, or the Chasm, which has been sealed, has experienced unknown shifts in recent days. Mooning, the Ministry of Civil Affairs representative. So Mooning is not a word, it's a name. Is getting worried. To calm the disturbances below, an adventurous exploration team is formed to head down into the depths. Go to the Chasm, or the Chasm, and clear a path for a new adventure. Cool. I'm guessing if I ignored the story, I was able to go here anyways to explore. Maybe I should have done that first, but I guess I'll be capturing my very first experience of this entire thing. But yeah, I've kind of rambled a lot. Let's see what Catherine has to say.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
What have you done, indeed?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
She what? It almost seems like we're supposed to talk to her in Inazuma. Unless there's like a fortune slip thing here in Liyue as well. I wonder if they're gonna poke fun at, if Paimon's gonna poke fun of that in the next line.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever?
Mention how we're in Liyue and not in Inazuma, Paimon.
Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
What?
Even I have a private life, you know.
She's like Archon too.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Ooh.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
That's interesting. Like, I am one of the players of this game who's actually playing the game every day to do the daily commissions for the little bit of a trickle of the Primo Gems, and also hoping to get like the commissions that would unlock the achievements, I guess. But what happens if like a regular fair weather casual player of this game was playing this game and they just play through the story and then they take a break from it, play different games, and when new content comes out, new story comes out, they come back to play? Would Paimon say the same thing? I guess she says pretty much every day, which is vague enough to kind of encapsulate that, to like kind of include the people who don't play as often as like I play. Perhaps ... and an unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it? Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find him.
Are we talking about Dainsleif, or are we talking about our sibling? I guess we would know if we were male traveler, and Paimon says, fingers crossed we'll find her, then we'll know that Paimon's referring to the traveler. But at this point, it's like, are we talking about Dainsleif, or are we talking about the traveler? Or the sibling? I'm gonna lean towards the sibling, though, at this point, since this is an Archon quest, and it's mainly focused on Lumine and her adventures, and her ultimate goal of reuniting with her brother.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
A miner like Klee?
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
Oh, what?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Liyue, and he should be at the chasm right now.
Okay, they pronounce it chasm, so I'm gonna pronounce it chasm. I don't think I've actually heard that word spoken all that much in real life, so I didn't know if it's chasm or chasm.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Alright, new adventure
Very well.
awaits.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Oh, thank you. May the force be with you. Requiem of the Echoing Depths started. I recently played, I guess I mentioned this in some of my Wish videos. I was saying, I recently played Jedi Fallen Order, so I have like I'm like just weaning off of a Star Wars, like, fanboying mentality, so I really like that game. Even though it is an EA game and there are aspects of it that is a little bit frustrating, but yeah, that's a really good game. I recommend, especially to people who like Star Wars. And now I'm kind of playing through Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider reboot. I think it's just called Tomb Raider. The second game is called The Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, this trilogy. I've been really into, so being able to play it now. I bought it on sale off Steam for a really good price, like less than $20 for each of those games. And it's been a long time since I've played like AAA games. I've mainly played free games like Genshin Impact, I guess. I still have not paid any money for this game. And I played Guild Wars 2, I guess, here and there. I said in the past that I was going to do more videos, videos for my channel of Guild Wars 2, and I just been like dilly-dallying pretty much. The expansion's out. The story is really cool. I haven't had a chance to play through it yet because getting back into it and learning all the new elite specializations and stuff has been kind of intimidating, and it's just easier to log into Genshin Impact for like the daily routine of like doing the daily commissions and using up the resin and stuff. But yeah, and at the same time, I guess I was also playing Jedi Fallen Order and Shadow of the Tomb Raider too, so doesn't leave a lot of time for Guild Wars 2. I don't have like I guess I have a Earth or a Geo person can help break that shield, but I don't have a greatsword user that can break shields. I still feel like shields on enemies are a little bit too strong in this game, especially when you can like use like Raiden Shogun's like elemental burst, and then if they like block it, it's like no damage. And it's like chunks a little bit of their shield. Whoa, this is a little bit changed. I kind of regret not coming here before the update came, just to see how things look, but it's very different. There's like a bunch of watchtowers there, and there's like that, I don't know, mountain thing that I'm looking at right now. I don't think that was there before. I'll just avoid these guys. The reason why I put Diona on the team was because of shields, but maybe it'll be worth it more to have a greatsword user on the team, just to break ore and shields and stuff.
I will protect you.
If you have 2 Geo characters, I think you get increased attack when you have a shield. Enduring Rock, increased shield strength by 50%. Additionally, characters protected by a shield will have the following special characteristics. Damage dealt increased by 50%. Dealing damage to enemies will decrease their geo resistance by 20% for 15 seconds. I wonder why they added the additionally characters protected by shield will have the following special characteristics. Instead of just saying additionally characters protected by shield will have a damage or additionally characters protected by shields will have their damage increased by 15% to blah 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 blah. But there's like that like extra like few words in there that kind of like makes it a bit longer than it needs to be. But yeah, this should be a good team. No range now though, but for the most part you don't really need range, but unless there's like puzzles and stuff, I guess. Oh man, I am already being distracted by all sorts of shiny. And this is not even the new area yet. I feel like once I enter the new area, it'll be really hard to focus on the story. Hey, I am Raiden Shogun, here in Liyue. Ooh. I bet he regrets starting a fight with us. Alright, let's go. Stay on target. Wait. Did this change? Oops. This one. Oh, it did. Look for the miner who posted the commission at the Chasm. Or the Chasm. Oh no, it didn't change. Only the main objective changed. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let's get right in here. Oop. That automatically triggered. Halt! The Chasm. The Chasm is sealed off. If you're an outsider, please. Oh! It's you. Tai Hong. I don't know if I met Tai Hong before. Or Tie Hong. Oh no, run! Paimon, come on now. You know me? You've been recognized. Time to scoot. We've been recognized! Time to scoot! Ha 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 ha, says Tie. Is it Tie? Tie Hong? Sorry for scaring you. Of course I remember you. How can I forget the person who saved my life? We saved a lot of people, so forgive us if we don't remember you. I was only recently transferred here myself. Didn't think I'd meet you here. Guess I'm a lucky guy, eh? We saved you? Did we do that? Oh, come on. I was at the Jade Chamber when we fought that sea monster together. I was lightly injured and only returned to my post recently. You might not remember me, but I'll never forget you. All our comrades who fought that day witnessed what you did for Liyue. Could you tell me a bit about the Chasm? 2 years ago, an unknown incident occurred deep within the caverns, and the Qi Xing gave the order to close the place. The miners were largely evacuated to safety. It's just a shame that such a huge mine ceased production, just like that. The workers took their compensation and went their separate ways. Once such a gathering of people is dispersed, I fear it may be difficult to get them back together again. Sorry. Got a bit off topic here there. I believe that you must be here on important business, so I won't bother you any further. If you have any questions, just ask Mu Ning directly. He should be at the campsite at the mine entrance. Also, it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but it's my job to remind you not to do anything that breaks the law. Don't worry, you can't trust us. Come on! That's weird. This is a Archon Quest. Usually they put the most like production value into Archon Quests, but they didn't put voice acting here, unless like the voice acting was bugged on that part. But yeah, maybe they expected people to explore here without taking the Archon Quest, and no matter what, you would kind of trigger this like conversation, and that's why it's not voiced, so it's not really associated with the Archon Quest. It just so happens that the order I've done things, it seems like it is. Whoa. Looky there. What's that thing flying in the sky? The chasm really is impressive. Wow. That was a little short cutscene there. There was something flying in the sky. Was it that, like, eagle there? Hey, actually this looks really cool. Ooh, look at all the shinies. If it shines, you must pick it up. You must investigate. Oh, it's always nice when there's new areas to explore. It really brings back like the vanilla feeling of just the wonderment of exploring a new area. And that's like kind of one of my favorite aspects of this game, exploring like the area and the land and seeing like the different aesthetics of the maps or the map. Ooh. Investigate. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna rush it too much. Even if these videos like become too long, I think that's okay. I think that's something I'm just gonna lean into nowadays. K-Dev. Why hello, it's you. Wait, we met this person too? Haha, they actually managed to get you to come here, haha. Do I know you? Ah, my apologies, please. My name is K-Dev Persona. Persona? If you know anything of the history of the Academia, you would know that our founder was once the rival of the Urbirunis of the field of astronomy. Well, I'm Lumine. It's announcing your academic school of thought tradition in Sumeru? Ah, no. It is just... Let's call it scholar's pride. Let's just call it a scholar's pride, shall we? Actually, you know what? I blame Anissa for infecting me with the Perbirunis' bad habit in that regard. What are you doing here? I'm a researcher who was specifically called in by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. My task is to study the changes that have occurred in life forms within the chasm before it reopened, and to examine any items of paleontological interest. Of course, it has been agreed that I shall share the results of my research with the historical societies here in Liyue. I know what you're thinking, and to be honest, this does, in principle, violate the rules of the Academia, but the Liyue authorities were quite firm about this. I doubt anyone could have moved them an inch. Additionally, the exploration team has been signed under my name, and I am to pay for the salaries of all the camp's miners out of pocket. So if we don't get results, it'll be quite the loss for me. That's true, that sounds really tough. It's fine though, I've got the Mora. Alright then, see you. I should go. See you. So this guy's rich, eh? You're 47% more attractive all of a sudden, now that I know that little piece of information. There's Yue Hui. Yue Hui? I thought we're supposed to talk to Mooning. Yue Hui.
Hi there! You must be Yue, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's weird that they have Raiden Shogun's, like, energy, use, ring appeared in the back. I'm assuming, like, Ito's Oni mask thing would also appear. I wonder if, like, this thing will be addressed where if you're in, like, a cutscene or a conversation, they just, like, hide it. Because it was pretty funny in the Ito story where you had Ito's Oni mask just floating behind you the entire time, but Ito's there and he doesn't have it. Anyway, it's complicated. Never mind that. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval.
Nice.
But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Is there leprechauns?
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange.
Strange.
While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something.
Oh, you know those hilly churls. All they do is drink all day, and party. You see like a bunch of them dancing all the time. Ugh, I guess they know how to have fun.
They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm.
Oh, that's weird.
After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
They're probably just going home to make sure they have turned the stove off.
Are the hilly churls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly churls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Maybe there's a different exit. They have like a routine where they leave like out north or something, out of the north exit to start their like daily patrol, and then they come back in the south where the miner was at night. And that's how she never sees them coming out of the chasm. I don't know. I guess the chasm's only one place, right? And it's like a hole in the ground. So if they go in and they don't come out, I don't know. The chasm can like have an exit, like a river or something that exits elsewhere. It doesn't necessarily mean they like die or something, right?
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly churls go in, they never emerge again.
It's really hard to get us to care about the hilly trail since we probably killed like thousands, hundreds of thousands of them by now.
And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing?
We'll find out for you, because we're planning to go in the chasm ourselves, huh?
These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on in the chasm. Strange is definitely the right word. I do dare imagine. In fact, I want to go there, so strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Bottom of it, I get it.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
Paimon, just go invisible. We'll do all the fighting. Don't worry about it. We'll protect you. When strange things like this happen, ... I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin.
It turns out, like, we're triplets this entire time. And, like, unbeknownst to us as well.
You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now,
Oh
too.
man, Paimon did like a quick 180 there.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trails keep heading to.
Alright, let's do it. Enter the chasm, underground mines, superstition, 7-star seal, sundering. Talk to me. Wait, what? Whoa. Interesting. Oh, no. It was always the Archon Quest that I'm doing. It's just that I triggered another world quest here. The Chasm Delvers. Superstitious 7-star seal sundering. I guess if I track this. Oh, it just tells me to talk to that guy. Okay, then I don't have to worry about accidentally triggering more stuff for that. What? Interesting. So they've incorporated world quests into this Archon quest this time around, instead of having them be kind of independent of each other. Alright, sure, that sounds good. Sure, I like it. What does this guy have to say? Taliesin. Hey, how are you doing? No, that's not how that goes. According to the genealogy. Oh, hello, sorry, didn't see you there. I'm... Shh, shh. She comes. Her eyes bright as the moon inimitable. The moon inimitable. Her armor formidable. Invincible she is. Blondie. What? Paimon? Paimon's not blonde, we're blonde. What? Hehe, sorry. Force of habit. It's just slipped out, you know. What sort of habit is that, seriously? That lacked creativity in the extreme. What sort of habit is that, seriously?
Paimon supposes that the nickname would be uglier.
Hey. Ha 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 ha. Well said, good Paimon, well said. She's the golden-haired Lumine. I object to these terrible-sounding non-consensual appellations. Apologies. I did not mean to offend, but more old-school poets from Mondstadt tend to begin like that. Old school? Well, if you let me clarify, I don't mean old-school folk songs like the Dandelion Madrigals, or old-school romances like Marriage, You Cheat, How I Hate Thee. I'm referring to the old-school historical epic poetry. And, what might that be? Simply put, it is the adaptation of heroic genealogies, the adding of flesh and skin atop the skeletal frame of history. These epics sing of history through long-form poetry, awakening people to the knowledge of times past. Well, there you have it, the epic, and its value to society. The ability of poetry to awaken historical consciousness was precisely why it was banned all those years ago by the aristocracy. They feared that we would recall our former freedom and our histories of resistance. And that is why I despise the popular poetry of the day and seek to revive these old-school epics. Okay, I see, bye. Right then, see you, golden-haired Lumine. Thank you, and, cool. I know, like, characters like this are put into the game for a specific reason. And, it seems like this person was put here just to give us a bit more lore about Mondstadt for whatever reason, but I wonder why they chose, like, this area to put this character. Like, why is he here? There's no poetry here, right? There's no literature or anything of that kind of culture here, especially for Mondstadt, since this is like Liyue and mining and primary industry, so that's a little bit weird. Let's ignore that and talk to... who's this person? Oh, he's mooning. That's weird. I thought we were supposed to talk to him. I thought Catherine told us to go talk to this guy, right? Or I read that somewhere. Maybe I read it here. Oh yeah, I read it. Wait, is it here? No, I read it here. Never mind. I guess this is the world quest, not necessarily the Archon quest. Anyways, mooning. What you got for us? 10 crates of meat. What kind of a voice should I give this person? 10 crates of meat. 10 crates of vegetables. Various amounts of firewood and camping equipment to be given to the Millilith outpost. 3 crates of various ore to be sent to the Huaishan Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. I don't know, that voice is just like too close to my regular voice. I don't know. I'll just play around with voices. And maybe I'll land on something I like. Alright. Sorry for making you wait, but do you need... it's you.
Since when were we all that familiar to you?
I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the Chasm, you must be here on some important business, in which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Keqing, right? We got a commission from the Adventurers Guild, so no. We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please?
He.
Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tianshu, is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm, then? Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? Papers, please. ... We were commissioned by the Adventurers Guild. I guess you don't have that either. Is it either or either? Whatever. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Eugene Terrace, supporting the Qixing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in the lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you?
Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this.
I can, go look for her right now. ... Look at his face, look at his mustache. ... So, you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Shenglu Hall carefully.
What's this person talking about exactly?
Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you are free to explore the area a bit, but please do keep your actions within the remit of Liyue laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there is a place that I highly recommend you avoid. So right now, we've been commissioned by the Adventurers Guild, which means somebody went to the Adventurers Guild, possibly that the dude we just talked to earlier that actually had voice acting. He commissioned, since he had a contract to mine this place, he commissioned someone from the Adventurers Guild to find us to do the thing. But then, just because the Adventurers Guild told us to come here does not mean we actually have permission from the Liyue government, I guess, to do that. Interesting. That's weird. I think I understand that correctly, right? For example, the great mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It is a seal placed over the area by the Qixing. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the weak, I mean focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These are placed by the Qixing themselves. Connected in series, they have fixed the energy flowing through the array. So the Qixing, I guess that's what they call it, the 7-star or whatever, because Qixing is Chinese for 7 stars. But it's a little bit weird that they translated that specifically for this instance when they never did for the other ones. The area around the bedrock keys have seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescence. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. It wants to be born. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array. And don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences, so please, don't you think of doing anything at all. But look at Lamine just like smiling, kind of, I don't know, it seems like mischievously, but at the same time when I look closer it's not, but look at how big her smile is though. I don't know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had. And banish any thought you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations towards this place. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
The way you're saying all this is super suspicious.
Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there wish-granting stones. And there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Wait, what? Sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms? In a cave? Are they referencing Super Mario? No, wish-granting stones. I wonder what what they're referencing there with wish-granting stones. Like Dragon Balls? Does Dragon Balls? Yeah, they're usually found in like caves and stuff. Again, do not get your hopes up.
Yeah, sure. There's no need to be so fierce.
Anything else I should look out for? I suggest that you speak to Ji Qiong first. She is an adventurer hired by the ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certificate real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Ji Qiong is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having a look underground. Ooh, we might be kindred spirits. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm mines. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. Whatever, man. As long as you understand, we're good. In which case, I won't take up any more of your time. I feel like we were taking up his time. Look for Ji Qiong. Qiong? I kind of want to explore more. It's been about 45 minutes now. Maybe I should end things here. This seems like a good spot to end it. At first, I wasn't too sure about them incorporating World Quest into the Archon Quest, but I guess this just gives us opportunities to get more rewards, since this will reward 50 Primo Gems. Whereas if I complete this part of the Archon Quest, there's no Primo Gems in it at all. But at this rate, I guess, I'll be getting more rewards. I don't know, maybe they've changed it up so that, or divvied the rewards up so that it's still the same as like previous Archon quests. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end things here since this seems like a good place to end it. I hope you enjoyed. There wasn't really a lot of fighting. It was only a bit of fighting when I was making my way here and I got distracted. But yeah, maybe I'll like on my own time get to this. No, I'll do it. If the story leads me here, then I'll grab this. But for the time being, I'll leave the mystery of the land, of how it looks, for now. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you see in the next one where I'll continue this adventure in the chasm. And unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of confusion trying to follow the story since it's split a little bit. But hopefully, everything will be clear in the next one. All right, thanks for watching. Goodbye.